Hey everyone, this is Wade. Just pulling up some information for you. I had a couple people ask about what stock should I be buying. So I'm going to be pulling up here tradingview.com. This is a nice little website if you're trading stocks, bonds, futures, forex, anything. They're going to have it on here. So it's a good way to take a look at the charts. They're all real time or very close to it. You can add your own custom indicators. So tradingview.com is what I'm going to be looking at. As far as picking stocks, that's a very interesting topic. There's a lot of strategies out there. I can't say that there's going to be one strategy better than another except for the foundations of trading in general, and that's going to be buying when the price is low and selling when the price is high. That's how we make a profit, or at least in theory. A lot of folks will get into trading thinking they can make a profit, but they don't have the patience, discipline, or game plan to actually get there. So all that, I'll do some more videos. If you guys keep enjoying these, definitely want to make sure that I'm benefiting you, investing my time out here. So this is my passion. This is what I like to do now. So as far as getting you guys some information on stock picks, as you can see, I'm playing around here on the screen as we're going. So I pulled up the ticker symbol LOPE. That's going to be LOPE for Grand Canyon University. So when I first got started in trading, I didn't really know much. I actually went to a seminar for real estate, and it was after I read the book by Robert Kiyosaki, Rich Dad, Poor Dad. I realized that there's some opportunity to be made out there, so I saw this conference, attended. It was about real estate, but they actually threw in some extra goodies in there, and one of the topics was stock market and investing. So just based on that knowledge, obviously I'm not going to claim to be an expert, but I will share exactly what I learned from them, and really just the concept of buying low and selling high. So with that to preface, definitely don't want to give you guys any suggestions here. This is definitely something for you to take ownership of if you decide to use money. Always want to make sure that you're using a demo account before you use real money if you decide to trade. But otherwise, let's jump into this thing here. So I've got a bunch of different charts here. I'm going to zoom in just on the candlesticks up here. So this is going to be a little bit tough to see, it looks like, so bear with me. But basically what we're looking to do, this is going to work for any stock out there, pretty much any market. So what we're going to do is take a look at, we'll get rid of some of these guys here just to get you some more screen viewing area. All right, so got those out there. You can start to see our candles a little bit better. So what I did was I went to the 1 hour chart. So basically every 60 minutes you're going to see all these little lines and hashes on here. What do those actually mean? Basically in 60 minutes, these are the prices of this stock for Grand Canyon University. So basically we'll pick out a pretty simple candle to look at right now. So red means that the sellers, the people that already own this stock and wanted to sell it, they were in control of the market. So that's what this red candle represents here, and they're called candles for a reason. You'll notice here at the bottom there's a little tail, a little black tail, and that's going to be called the wick. So the wick is going to just show whatever the high or the low of that 1 hour time frame. Again, since we're on the 1 hour chart, it's going to show what the highest and lowest price was. So the body of the candle, that's going to be this bigger portion of the candle. The bottom here, that's going to be where the most activity was. So the bottom is going to be where the stock either opened or closed, and then the top is going to be where the stock opened or closed. And then obviously a wick is going to show the all-time high during that period. So it could be sometime after the open or the close of this 1 hour period, if that makes sense. So looking at this candle here in the middle of the screen, we've got wicks on both sides. So it jumped all the way up to about $86 during this hour, but when the market opened for this hour is only at 79, and then 78 was the closed. So obviously it reached a little bit further down there, but this gives you a general basis of time frame. So you can see what's called price action with any chart that you're looking at that has candles. So that's kind of a quick overview of candles. The green ones, that means more people were buying than more people were selling. So the buyers were in control of this market. So just a quick overview of all of that, jumping into really the concept of buying low and selling high. So down here you can see on my crosshairs that this is a low point. The stock was up higher at one point, it was low, and then it became high again over here. So where we're at here, we're at $71. So again, we're on the 1 hour chart, so this basically is just going to range throughout the last couple of days. See here, we've got August all the way down to July 24th. So July 24th, we're floating about $77 for this stock. Right here at the beginning of August, it dropped pretty consistently. So this is about the end of July, more towards August 1st. And then we jump up over here after we had a huge day. That's what that big wick candle showed. And then, you know, it kind of smooths out again. So you'll see this with stocks. They're called trend levels. We're going to be downtrending here where the market's going down, and then uptrending where the market's going up. So being a good trader, having discipline, having patience, and having a game plan and sticking to that game plan is going to be very important. So let's just say the average price of the stock here was somewhere in $77. So if we can scroll back, we see, all right, it's getting floating around there, and then it jumps back up. So overall, the market, if you're looking to make a day trade, that's a different strategy we'll talk about. As far as this, I just want to show what it looks like for just a simple concept. So I don't want to give you guys any strategies necessarily, except buy low and sell high. So looking from different time frames, that can get confusing, so we'll just stick with the basics here. So just what we see on my screen here, we're floating in around $77. The low here, we're down to 71. So if I wanted to make a profit, I'm going to want to buy below $77. So 71 sounds great. And then we're going to want to sell above $77. So when it reaches this high spot of about $82, that's a terrific ROI. So that's kind of the general basis of how to make a profit with stocks. I don't want to talk too much about short selling or options yet. Just want to give you guys a quick overview of what each candle represents, where to buy. So we want to buy low, sell high is the most basic level to make a profit. So hopefully that helps. As far as giving you guys stock picks, I'm definitely not a licensed broker. I'm not going to give you any suggestions. I will post in the Facebook group the Trader Games with some ideas out there, but definitely want to encourage you to get caught up on this with education. Maybe this is just going back to basics. Maybe you've traded for years and want to make more profits, but sticking with the basics and finding a strategy and a game plan again that works for you. So we'll have some ideas out there. It's a nice community, so if you want to say, hey, I've never looked into investing before, I know people are out there making money, well, I'll tell you this, there's a lot of people out there losing money as well. So be very, very careful where you get your advice. So just giving you guys some general premises here, what to look for. But the Trader Games Facebook group, there's a lot of knowledgeable folks in there that can share some of what's worked for them, what hasn't worked for them. But ultimately, if you want to make money as an investor, you're going to have to treat this like a job. If you're treating it like a hobby, you're going to get hobby results. If you're treating it like a job, you're going to get job-like results. And it takes several years for most traders to be profitable, and in the end most traders end up quitting because they're not making enough money. So keeping that in mind, play around in a demo account, learn the basics, you know, buy low, sell high, see what the trend is, learn your candlesticks, and then look into strategies, go into seminars. It never hurts to get more educated. So this is Wade Weedo with the Traders Game Facebook group. If you guys have questions, message me, email me. Love to chat with you. Have a great day.